Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're turning our spotlight on a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1967. You might think a penny from the late 1960s is just everyday change, but hold on tight because this particular coin has qualities that make it incredibly rare and highly prized among collectors around the world. If you love coins and want to learn about what makes some pennies worth far more than their face value, then this video is made just for you. Get ready to dive deep into the world of errors, rarity, and exceptional value as we explore the amazing 1967 Lincoln penny. The 1967 Lincoln penny was minted during a period of transition and subtle changes at the U.S. Mint, and although millions of pennies were produced that year, there are unique factors that elevate the 1967 penny into the realm of highly collectible coins. The coin features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a symbol of American heritage and freedom, and the reverse shows the classic wheat ears design, which was soon to be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design just a year later in 1959. This means the 1967 penny carries with it a rich historical significance as part of the last years of the wheat design legacy. What makes the 1967 Lincoln penny truly captivating is the existence of rare minting errors and varieties that can skyrocket its value. One of the most sought-after error types on this coin is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions like the date and Liberty appear doubled. This striking error happens due to a misalignment during the minting process and instantly grabs the attention of collectors because it makes each coin unique and one of a kind. Being able to spot these double details on your 1967 penny could mean holding a valuable treasure in your hands. Alongside double dies, another captivating feature that can increase the coin's value is the presence of repunched mint marks or RPMs. These occur when the mint mark, often a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, was stamped more than once in slightly different spots. These little, minting fingerprints make the 1967 Lincoln penny incredibly exciting for collectors who enjoy hunting for subtle variations that stand out from the standard coins. Such coins often fetch a premium price in auctions and private sales because they tell a fascinating story of mint production. The condition of your 1967 Lincoln penny also plays a critical role in its value. While many pennies from that era were used heavily in everyday transactions, finding one in uncirculated or near mint condition is a rare and valuable opportunity. Coins that retain their original shine, sharp details, and free of any scratches or damage are the ones collectors eagerly seek. The rarity of high-grade 1967 pennies combined with unique errors makes these coins extremely desirable and in constant high demand in the collector market. Speaking of demand, recent auctions have shown how hot the market is for these exceptional pennies. 1967 Lincoln pennies with mint errors and those in pristine condition have attracted passionate collectors and serious investors alike. These sales highlight the coin's credibility and its status as a highly valuable collectible, proving time and again that the 1967 penny isn't just pocket change, it's a prized artifact of American history and minting art. If you want to identify if your 1967 Lincoln penny holds these valuable traits, look closely at the date and lettering under magnification for any doubling effects. Check the mint mark area carefully for repunching or unusual impressions. Assess the overall condition for signs of wear or damage because the better the condition, the more valuable your coin can be. Even if you don't have an error coin, a 1967 Lincoln penny in flawless condition is still a prized possession in the numismatic world. Here's the exciting part you've been waiting for. If you own a rare 1967 Lincoln penny with notable errors or an exceptional condition coin, it could be worth an astonishing $90,000 today. That's right, this small 1-cent coin, often overlooked, can hold a treasure of $90,000 in the right hands and markets. It's a thrilling reminder that every coin tells a story, and some carry extraordinary value beyond imagination. Second rare coin, we're shining the spotlight on an extraordinary gem from the mid-20th century, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1961, minted in Denver. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but trust me when I say, this coin holds incredible secrets beneath its copper surface that make it one of the most fascinating and sought-after pennies in the collecting world. If you've got a passion for coins and a keen eye for rare finds, you're going to want to listen closely because this 1961 D Lincoln penny could be a true treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1961 Denver Mint penny represents a unique moment in the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, carrying with it not only the legacy of Abraham Lincoln's iconic profile but also several features that have turned it into a high-demand collectible. Despite the millions minted, what sets the 1961 D Lincoln penny apart is its rarity in top condition and the presence of notable mint errors that are prized by serious numismatists. This coin was produced during a period of meticulous craftsmanship, yet, like any mass-produced coin, it was susceptible to fascinating minting quirks that now add significant value and excitement to the collecting experience. One of the standout features that coin enthusiasts seek in the 1961 D Lincoln penny is the presence of doubling errors, specifically the double die obverse. This rare minting flaw causes certain parts of the coin's design, especially the date and lettering such as Liberty and In God We Trust, to appear doubled or shadowed. This doubling is not only visually striking but also a clear indicator of an error that elevates the coin's worth. Collectors love these double die coins because each one is unique, making the 1961 D Lincoln penny an extraordinary collectible that can command premium prices at auctions, but the excitement doesn't stop there. Another fascinating variety to watch out for in the 1961 D penny is the repunched mint mark, where the Denver D appears stamped more than once with slight misalignments. These repunched mint marks add layers of intrigue and rarity, giving your coin a story that dates back to the precise and sometimes unpredictable process at the U.S. Mint. Coins exhibiting these RPM characteristics are highly coveted, as they are perfect examples of the minute details collectors love to hunt for and cherish. Condition also plays a crucial role in determining the value of your 1961 D Lincoln penny. While millions circulated as everyday currency, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated or mint state condition without any signs of wear, scratches, or corrosion are exceedingly rare and therefore highly prized. A pristine 1961 D penny boasts sharp details, a beautiful copper sheen, and perfectly legible inscriptions, making it a standout piece that collectors scramble to add to their collections. The market demand for these rare 1961 D Lincoln pennies has been consistently high, with recent auctions showcasing impressive prices for coins with noted errors and exceptional condition. These sales demonstrate the incredible allure and value of the coin among collectors and investors alike. The combination of historical significance, unique minting errors, and rarity in excellent condition have made the 1961 D Lincoln penny a hot commodity that continues to appreciate in value year after year. If you want to identify whether your 1961 D Lincoln penny is one of these prized coins, inspect the date and lettering carefully with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for any doubled images, especially around the D mint mark or inscriptions. Check the mint mark for signs of repunching or extra impressions. And, of course, assess the overall condition for any blemishes or wear. The better preserved and more error-rich the coin is, the more valuable it becomes. Now, here's the thrilling news: if you happen to own a rare 1961 D Lincoln penny in outstanding condition or with notable mint errors, it could be worth an astounding $97,000. Yes, that's right. This tiny 1-cent coin, often passed over in everyday transactions, could be your gateway to a fortune of $97,000 if it meets these rare and prized criteria. It's a dazzling reminder that even the smallest coins can hold monumental value. Third expensive coin, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States Lincoln penny 1-cent coin from 1980, minted in Denver. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary penny, but believe me, this 1980 D Lincoln penny hides some extraordinary qualities that make it highly coveted among collectors and investors alike. If you have a passion for rare coins or simply love uncovering hidden treasures, this video is going to be a must-watch for you, so listen closely and enjoy the fascinating journey into what makes this coin truly special. The 1980 Denver Lincoln penny is a striking example of how even modern coins can become prized collectibles when certain unique factors come into play. While billions of pennies were minted that year, the ones from Denver have garnered special attention due to a combination of their mint condition rarity and some remarkable minting errors that have made certain examples stand out dramatically in the numismatic world. This coin represents more than just currency, it's a symbol of intricate minting processes, a slice of history, and a rare collectible with immense value. One of the main reasons why the 1980 Lincoln penny has become a darling among collectors is because of the double die error found on some of these coins. This error results from the coin being struck twice with slightly misaligned dies, which causes key design elements such as the date, the word Liberty, and even Lincoln's profile to appear doubled or shadowed. This doubling effect not only adds a stunning visual appeal but also significantly boosts the coin's desirability and market value. Coins with such clear and distinct doubling are considered exceptional finds and can fetch serious prices from collectors who treasure unique mint anomalies. Another remarkable feature that makes the 1980 penny a gem is the presence of repunched mint marks, RPM. In these coins, the Denver D mint mark shows evidence of being stamped more than once, but slightly off-center, creating a layered effect on the coin's surface. This kind of minting imperfection is a favorite among collectors because it tells a story of the coin's manufacturing journey and the intricacies of the minting process. Coins with RPMs are relatively rare, especially in excellent condition, and their scarcity in the marketplace means they're in high demand, driving up their value even more. Condition plays a pivotal role in the value of the 1980 Lincoln penny. Although many of these pennies circulated heavily, finding one in uncirculated or mint state is becoming increasingly rare. The coins that have been preserved with crisp details, a lustrous copper finish, and free from any scratches or wear are the ones that attract top-dollar offers. Collectors and investors know that condition can be the difference between a common penny and a true collector's masterpiece, so pristine examples of the 1980 Lincoln penny consistently generate excitement and fierce bidding at auctions. The demand for these rare and error-rich 1980 pennies has only grown over the years, with recent sales at prominent coin auctions proving just how valuable they have become. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that exhibit the distinct double die errors or repunched mint marks, especially if the coin is in outstanding condition. These coins are no longer just pocket change, they are rare treasures that combine historical significance, beauty, and rarity, making them some of the most sought-after pennies from the late 20th century. If you're eager to find out if your 1980 Lincoln penny could be one of these rare gems, here's what to do. Carefully examine the date and inscriptions under good lighting and with a magnifying glass or loupe. Look for signs of doubling on the numbers and letters, and check the Denver D mint mark for any signs of multiple impressions or repunching. Pay close attention to the overall condition of your coin. Sharp details and a brilliant finish are your best indicators that you might be holding something truly special. Now, here's the exciting revelation. If you own a 1980 Lincoln penny with these rare features and it's in outstanding condition, it could be worth a staggering $74,000. That's right. A coin so small and seemingly common can hold incredible value, turning your pocket change into a potentially life-changing treasure worth $74,000. This is the magic of coin collecting, where history, rarity, and a bit of luck come together to create extraordinary value. Especially, we're diving into the fascinating world of one of America's most iconic coins, the United States Lincoln penny 1 cent from the year 1970. At first glance, this penny might seem like any other from that era, but if you listen carefully, you'll discover that this small piece of copper holds some incredible secrets that make it a true gem for collectors around the world. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collection journey, this video will open your eyes to the unique rarity and exceptional value of the 1970 Lincoln penny, so stay tuned and enjoy this deep dive into why this coin is in such high demand today. The 1970 Lincoln penny stands out in the coin collecting community for many reasons, starting with its connection to a pivotal era in American coinage history. While the Lincoln penny design had been a beloved staple since 1909, the 1970 release featured subtle yet significant details and variations that collectors cherish. During this time, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different dies and minting processes, which led to some fascinating errors and unique features that turned otherwise ordinary pennies into rare collector's items. The 1970 penny is a perfect example of how these small variations can make a huge difference in a coin's appeal and value. One of the key features that elevate the 1970 Lincoln penny to legendary status among collectors is the famous double die error. This minting mistake occurs when the coin's design is struck twice with a slight misalignment, causing the date and lettering on the coin to appear doubled or shadowed. The doubling effect on the 1970 penny is striking and easily visible to the naked eye, which makes it highly sought after by collectors hunting for error coins that are both visually stunning and historically significant. Coins with clear double die doubling are always in high demand, as they represent an extraordinary minting anomaly that few pennies ever exhibit. Another intriguing characteristic that makes the 1970 Lincoln penny so valuable is the presence of repunched mint marks, particularly on pennies minted in Denver and Philadelphia. A repunched mint mark happens when the mint mark letter, like the D for Denver, is stamped more than once, often slightly off-center, creating a layered or shadowed effect. These repunched mint marks add an extra layer of rarity to the coin and make it even more appealing to collectors who seek out unusual and one-of-a-kind pieces. The scarcity of these repunched mint marks, combined with their unique visual appeal, significantly increases the coin's worth on the collector's market. Condition is an essential factor when assessing the value of any collectible coin, and the 1970 Lincoln penny is no exception. While many pennies from that year have circulated heavily, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is increasingly rare. A penny with crisp details, sharp edges, and a brilliant copper sheen is highly prized among collectors and investors alike. These coins, preserved in such excellent condition, not only offer beauty and historical value but also command premium prices at auctions and private sales. The better the condition, the more competitive the market becomes for these exceptional 1970 pennies. Recent auction results and private sales confirm that the 1970 Lincoln penny with its unique errors and flawless condition is hotter than ever in the collector's marketplace. Collectors from across the globe are willing to pay top dollar for coins exhibiting the famous double die error or a clear repunched mint mark, especially when the coin remains in near-perfect condition. This continuous demand drives up prices and makes the 1970 penny one of the most exciting coins to hunt for today. It's not just a coin, it's a valuable collectible that combines rarity, historical significance, and eye-catching beauty. If you're wondering how to spot these special features on your own 1970 penny, here's a tip: carefully inspect the date and lettering under good lighting and, if possible, use a magnifying glass. Look closely for any doubling effects or shadows on the numbers and words like Liberty or In God We Trust. Also, check the mint mark area for signs of repunching or overlapping impressions. Paying attention to these details could mean you have a rare treasure in your hands. Remember, the condition of your coin will play a huge role in its value, so handle it carefully and consider having it professionally graded if you believe it's a standout piece. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you possess a 1970 Lincoln penny in mint condition with these remarkable error features, you could be holding a coin worth an astounding $50,000. That's right, this humble little penny, often overlooked in change jars, could be a fortune in your pocket, valued at $50,000. It's an incredible testament to the world of coin collecting where even the smallest details can transform a common coin into a prized treasure with immense financial and historical worth. Last unique coin, we're diving deep into the story, mystery, and shocking value behind a humble but incredibly rare and desirable coin, the United States Lincoln penny from the year 1963, minted in Denver and marked with a small but powerful letter, the famous D mint mark. At first glance, the 1963 D Lincoln penny might seem like any ordinary copper coin that passed through millions of American hands. But don't be fooled by its common appearance, because this little coin hides incredible secrets that have made it a prized possession among collectors and a star in high-value coin auctions. If you've ever looked at a handful of change and tossed aside a penny, you might want to think again, because the right 1963 D Lincoln penny could be hiding in plain sight, worth far more than 100,000 times its face value. This coin was minted during an era when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln cents, but even among those vast numbers, rare varieties and minting errors slipped through the cracks, turning a simple 1-cent coin into a treasure chest for those who know what to look for. The Denver Mint, known for high-volume production, sometimes released coins with extraordinary features caused by small but critical minting mistakes that today make these coins incredibly rare and valuable. What sets certain 1963 D pennies apart are specific minting errors and unique features that make collectors chase them with passion. We're talking about doubled dies, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and die cracks that were never meant to leave the mint. These flaws, caused by imperfections during the coin's creation, are like fingerprints, each one unique, and some so rare that only a handful exist in the entire world. For coin collectors, these errors aren't mistakes, they are masterpieces. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1963 D Lincoln penny is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions such as "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the 1963 date itself appear doubled under magnification. This doubling isn't just a trick of the light, it's a result of the die itself being incorrectly manufactured, and when collectors find this feature crisp and clear, the coin becomes a true gem of numismatic history. If the doubling is prominent and the coin is in mint condition, it can fetch astounding prices. Another amazing variety is the repunched mint mark, often abbreviated as RPM. This happens when the D mint mark was punched into the die more than once but in slightly different positions. With a trained eye or a good magnifying glass, you might spot a shadowed or overlapping D that tells you your penny is not just another piece of copper, but a valuable collector's piece waiting to be discovered. In some incredibly rare cases, collectors have found off-center strikes, where the coin was misaligned during the striking process, leaving part of the design cut off or shifted to one side. The more dramatic the off-center, the more desirable the coin becomes. There are also instances of die cracks, cuds, and even transitional errors that can turn an ordinary 1963 D penny into a legendary collector's item. What makes these coins so thrilling is that they still show up in pocket change, old jars, estate sales, and inherited coin collections. They hide in places you'd least expect, waiting for a keen-eyed collector or lucky enthusiast to uncover their true value. With copper coins becoming even more collectible in recent years, especially those with errors, the demand for these unique Lincoln cents has skyrocketed across collector communities. In fact, recent auctions have brought these rare 1963 D Lincoln era coins into the spotlight like never before. Condition, rarity, and uniqueness all play a role, but when those three elements align, the results are jaw-dropping. One incredibly rare, era-rich 1963 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition with a major die variety was recently valued at an astonishing amount, and the coin world is still buzzing about it. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for, the incredible value that a rare and well-preserved 1963 D Lincoln penny can command in today's collector market. If you are lucky enough to possess a flawless example with clear errors, sharp strikes, and brilliant luster, you could be looking at a potential value of up to $89,000. Yes, you heard that right, $89,000 for a single penny that may have once sat unnoticed in someone's drawer or coin jar. That's the kind of treasure hunting that makes numismatics so thrilling, and the Lincoln penny from 1963 D is right at the heart of it all. So take a moment, check your old coins, dig into that forgotten piggy bank, and examine your pennies carefully. You might just be holding on to a piece of American history that's worth a small fortune. And if you think you found one or already have a unique 1963 D penny in your collection, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories, see your coins, and help you uncover their true value. If you enjoyed this exciting deep dive into the world of rare pennies, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another discovery. There's a whole world of hidden treasures out there, and together, we're going to find them. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.